My favorite thing about the book are all the great stories. The stories about finding what you love and the way that that can change your life, and finding what a difference it can make to have that kind of love nourish your work.
The best thing about working with Alanna was her ability to show unflagging enthusiasm and to regenerate when I might be lagging and having my energy lowered, and also to stay focused on strategy.
The best thing about working with Alanna, it would be, I think when I started out, I realized that with her that my intuition was something to be trusted.
I did take a huge leap of faith. I quit my job and started my own business with very little prep other than her encouragement, apparently. And it's worked out very well. I think it's, you know, her counseling and coaching has kind of guided me as I keep going. Just believe in myself, believe in myself. It's been good. It's well worth it, yeah.
Working with Alanna, Fero for me was about going against the grain, I think, of traditional business, work, and life practices. You know, for someone like me in business and politics, it doesn't take long before there's a 5 rules of this or the 7 laws of that. You know, it seems like every week there's a different buzz phrase or a buzz idea, and Alanna shifted my focus away from those types of things and brought me into an ideology. She brought me into a frame of mind and a perspective. It was more about a way of looking at things than it was about trying to follow different types of set systems or patterns, and I think that's what has actually been effective and allowed me to really capture and harness the work that I wanted to do in business and politics and life. And she gets that, and I think this is probably the first book and the first person that I've ever worked with on an executive coaching level or on a career management level that truly understands that.
I think the best part is that she really allows you to open up to what your heart desires. For a long time I was really scared about admitting what I wanted in my life because my career is going in a certain way, and I think everybody expects you to continue on that way. But she gave me a safe space to talk to her and to really tell her what I want in my life. And she was so excited about it. She's like, okay, let's do it. What's stopping you? And for me, that was kind of like one of those light bulb moments. Where it's like, yeah, why can't I do this? And so she's helped me turn my journey and made my life a lot happier.
The best thing about working with Alanna, and it continues to be her inspiration above all other things, that every time I speak with her, she gets me to a point where I'm at complete contentment and where I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I can see that something wonderful is going to happen in my life and that she's going to help me along that path. So it's safe, it's exciting, and it's inspiring.
The best thing about working with Alanna is that she truly transformed my life. I can't explain it. When she met me, I was probably sobbing to her in some random coffee shop in Bentall 4. And now I feel absolutely confident and sure of myself and sure of the direction that I'm going in. And although I credit myself for making those decisions, I certainly do think that Alanna has encouraged me in a direction that I probably never thought of for myself.
The best thing about working with Alanna is probably her honesty. She's honest in so many different ways. I find her that she'll take whatever situation I'm in or my company's in, and she'll be straightforward. She'll tell me the facts. She won't lay low on it. But yet she makes it real. So it gives me an opportunity to understand what what our options are, what the next step might be, and she just makes the next step more plausible because I know what I might expect, and nothing's hidden. It's all real.
The best thing about working with Alanna is her enthusiasm. I mean, it's infectious. When you work with her, you don't only get, great ideas and things you haven't thought of before, but you get a personal cheerleader. So she's been fantastic, yeah. The results, well, since I started working with Alanna, I actually came from a legal background and was trying to get into the gaming industry on the business side, had no prior experience, and I just found out last week actually that I had an offer to become a business affairs manager with Electronic Arts.
The best thing about working with Alanna is that she makes everything easy.
Were the results. The best part about working with Alanna were the results. I mean, I liked the whole experience, and it was a learning experience for me. I really thought that I knew everything about myself, and it was a real education on how she was able to bring things out that I could articulate to other people. But the bottom line was the results.